Fund the go way. Ye met to come tokro se aya Amansia West for Galamsey site. Near me is can go ya agenda 111. Ukomu tokro se Amansia West for Galamsey site. And when ye met to Sikamba Mkoya agenda 111. Listen to what the president is saying. Foolish girl. Yama to me 8 years in Kwasiadia Uko Ukromni. In Kwasiadia Uko Ukromni.
When you are honorable Abra or say Asari, the Niswadi who the die so. And I'm my honorable Abra or say Asari. And the die so ne the Niswadi who I don't know. We are here behind a trail. On one or Titi and or Shisha and the baby. But you are encouraged your money, Papa for your money, Kumasi for your money. And you mean pressure for us, Mama want to money. There's something you got to be doing.
Honorable, Mammy, shut out. Shut out. Shut out. Why are dear? Why do you say? Maybe I can say Tiana.
Because you're someone who and when people for Mudino Ghana. Because you're someone who have my mention my dear Bako. Look at this too. Try dear. Akwawe, time na Baumia vice president, no na advice Baumia. Your friend Gideon Boaku. We sika ko parliament. Sa Akwawe aban sign na yiri adwuma Bank of Ghana. No akọ Bank of Ghana ho akọ catch them so sremo. Mama mon transfer na yire kwase asa no. Okọ Bank of Ghana catch them so sremo na yire no. E wo se na yire ne tena kra. Kwase na omo mugu srem no omo ye adwuma Bank of Ghana, omo ye moa. O yire kwase ampe yi no te Bank of Ghana no. Ono ochen obi na omote eye sehwa tontombra eye adwuma government of Ghana, Bank of Ghana no. These are the foolish people we have been entertaining in Ghana. Now muntie nkwasi asem ye no ono so beka na TV so ne. MPP for say a more chance mo ba pa obi ma na yeso ye moa. These are people we are not even supposed to entertain. Ye hu mo TV so na nke hwedwu nso gu omo so ne apam omo. Ye hu mo na hwedwu nso gu omo ne apam omo. Omo ye say jimia to the point say even in opposition these fools are still lying to Ghanaians. Now Tieno, listen to this guy. Ba omyankwa siade obey nyina we na netunufo. Ojina also say ye say, oh yeah, yes idea we are. Oh yeah, kwasia we na national chief Mr. President, it's okay. Yeah, you can do it. Ba omya jimi o TV so, daddy bo abeno, pepe, daddy bo abeno. First year na mame, we nimnyansa kwa kacha say, boss, this is not working. When na ba omya advisor. Eti ba omia jimi no man fans o sana ne to esuso so mfifiri a okwa o se ene daddy change boxes no agama change boxes no ba omia tukwan na o masesa boxes egu bag ma den a okosama de toafo enti o wi a o de hankiri fifa na nim wi a ni asesa ne boxes ama no kwase ampanyi na etu ba omia fo ende 3 months pepe ko opposition we hunya nsa chen Ghana abu watoriwa munko tie no. Listen to the nonsense this idiot was saying.
Kai epesa mesrebu sawo Ghana ni ben obetima peya ne nsa akase watua to bia efe the emissions levy sa to no kenofurata wan charge Ghana ni bia
but when you say bia ewo different sector bia emission levy no is it on fuel
just bibia saying no tell bia ni ho ya charge Ghana ni bia efe the emissions levy
really don't
aban edemra eco parliament Sir opese ojitu obi a efre no emissions levy pacho utimi
me tepa
and na obeka ya vice president Baumia starting the rounds no o kan say no emissions levy no say aban ekoso eje na obeye o mampanyi na obeyi afri ho ani na ani he ana finance minister ka so sa de na ode ekoye no kra no onyanji bio ti efri ho besi nne Ghana ni bia ni ho a obetima pagya ne nsa akosoro akase matua to bia ye friend emissions levy
into I mention adekurienti ankofo o Jimmy I mention they be amekache Ghana for say when you people start to see timidity or be a timid okasa mesrel as intelligence and humility your problem ba kwa Ghana no otie ni kasa no or say time no more power no abine, that means abine introduce a emission tax, a smoke, in wusie tax no. Na abine introduce no, tio. And na DNC ye omo ba parliament be pass ye no before Abai introduce a tax component and not tax no na ya dwene ho cabinet. Inti so gas Abai introduce smoke tax no one wa admit to say ono na Abai ye MPP Abai no and the kofa sa smoke tax no ba ye enye NDC enye Ghana for eye ono na Abai no cabinet ana ono ne boss ba omi atim no omo no kofa de ne ba ye smoke tax ne ba ye na omo kofa smoke tax ne ba wie na omo start say omo charge no ena ba omi start say obo ne ntoa no ono ba omi na oka cabinet na omo introduce tax no ba omi start ka say ono de ye yin president a obetwam, meaning they were collecting the smoke tax, the emission tax, but because Baumia started saying that no and omujaye inti omonje tax hwekwase adwene na me no wote ano na eni bibia for the smoke tax. It was cabinet that went to a meeting and said, let's introduce this, and they went ahead to bring it to parliament. Na Baumia ni mubi no ni mubi. At the end of the day, didn't they start taking money? They started taking money, but because ye kodru baby a yeja yedinti and chere say we introduce smoke tax. Also, he was shooting himself in the foot. He's stupid. Oh, now omono they see journalists or Ghana says sebio, some of them are stupid. And I blame sometimes some of our journalists. You see, you need to do your research. You need to have your facts. You need to sometimes let the person sitting in front of you know, say, you know something, I am not just dumb sitting here. I have done my homework. I have a team that is making sure they are going to protect me whilst I'm facing you. So you people are supposed to do a little bit of work. Because if you do a little bit of work, because you want to make radio, so internet TV, so in same way. Because some video reach will be ma. Or can it clearly say, your omwangasa MPP are buying the cover smoke tax by near tia, near nim smoke tax. Omwana deba parliament, SAB pass here. What did we say? Oman started say omo jeje na omo say omo ba wo mia started campaign no. O ka kire omo say me na me kwadwene ho cabinet e na me jitu mu but say an me president edinti ma motuma me dia me ye free ho interfiti ho na omo ankasa sa akoyi free parliament. Now, wo na wo de ba ye e na wo no wa be yi a. Are you not the person who introduced that? Tie ni ye. Kwasi akeka.
Kai, e pesa me srebu se. Ghana ni ben obetima pay ya ne nsa akase. Wetua to bi a yefe the emissions levy. Sa to no kenofurata wan charge Ghana ni bia. But
when you say bia ewo, you know, different sector bia emission levy no, is it on fuel? Just bibia say no. Tell bia ni why ya charge Ghana ni bia yefe the emissions levy. Really? Aban edemra eco parliament. Say opese oji bi a yefe no emissions levy. Pacho utemi. Me tie pa. And now Bekaya, Vice President Baumia starting the rounds on Oka say or no emissions levy no say a buying cost so edge. Now obey your man penina, obey ye free. And na any hen and a finance minister castle, so I did now or de a coin of ground, onyanji bill. Tia free or be seen there. Ghana ni bien hua, obey to my pajan and Sakos Rakase, Metia to beer, your friend emissions levy. Into toa in your. How do you even make this statement? How do you even make such a statement on TV and a journalist sits there to watch you? How? And we make these fools get away with everything. The emission levy was buried in the VAT. It was in there. We saw it. They brought it to parliament. They were in cabinet. They had a meeting. They concluded and said, move it to parliament. When it came, why are you sitting here making it look like you never introduced e-levy? You never introduced betting tax. You never introduced emission tax. You never so at this point, you people did not introduce anything. This is the fool who was advising Baumia. Baumia ko jani pam no ojimia owi a so why ade daddy we
Asema yetena ho ni o. Enkwasi asema yetena ho for 8 years. Daddy mbo ben no. Akwa Gideon Boako ono na eden. Ono na advice ba omia. Look at this. Mama nchira wade. Me ka kire musemo megu mu party no. Yeah. The Ghana Revenue Authority GRA announces for the information of the general public the coming into force of amendments to the following tax laws and the introduction of the Emission Levy Act 2023, Act 1112. See, implementation of new tax laws and amendments. This was in 2023. The Ghana Revenue Authority for notice on the Babontene. MPP for Nkwasiafo. Wabetena TV so you space. But Umian charge you introduced it. The Ghana Revenue Authority actually took decisions. They added it to the VAT. Into reading document now from GRA. This is 2023. As implementation of new tax laws and amendments. And what did they write? The Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, announces for the information of the general public the coming into force of amendments to the following tax laws and the introduction of the Emissions Levy Act 2023, Act 1112, Customs Amendment Act 2023, Value Added Tax Amendment Act 2023, and then Excise Duty. This is there. It is there. These are the facts. So how can you sit on TV and say you never introduced anything like emission tax? And I say smoke tax. Moyan kwasi asemana. Moyan kwasi afuana. Moyan jimijimiana. It may be you doing as a nation. 2025. You are still doing jokes. You are still doing stupid, foolish, base politics. Now, Mujin say Ghana ni onimi nyansa no. So onye prekodo onya abua. Do you think an intelligent Ghanaian will take NPP serious? Makache Ghana for say the NPP was built out of lies. A jandam near the Chichire party. No. There's no way NPP can thrive on truth. And ye da. Anytime Makache say 42 to 46 years, they have to be in opposition. The agenda 42 years, no. I was saying, support it, near making sure say we have buried this party and nullified it. Maka, and I have promised MPP for you. And I have promised Menshia, me promise Otumfour and Apia Medo, that me go MPP. Yes. Because MPP ne go ni masi. E go Otumfour ni masi. E go Menshia ni masi. MPP na de chema huntumi ohini bia semba ya na esi edi Otumfour atem. MPP we na egu Menshia ni masi. Me go MPP ni ma Menshia enim na egu ase no ebe jai. I will nullify the MPP. Me go no. Because me say me protect him and Otumfour. Enkwasia party we ya egu menhye nim ase ema Ghana fo nyina edi Otumfour atem direct omo missiles to Otumfour all because of this stupid foolish tribal party no megu MPP no na Otumfour ni monyam sebio aye intact intinana onana chanchan hini Kevin Taylor me sha obo Otumfour megu party no amawo. I will nullify the MPP megu no. I will codularize it. I will conjure me say party no. Me say na ashe we me show we nyam. Me good party na ashe we nyam Otumfour. Me na make acho yentumi fa atro. Yentumi fa atro embe kata menhia ho, embe kata sikedwa ho. Ye be good party no. If it's a party na egu asanteman Otumfour o egu enim ase. And akora bia jimifo bia sorry a na okasa menhia nim all because of MPP. Na me nyina asanteme ma me do asantema me do asante hene a me sum sikedwa no me make sure se me protect sikedwa nana me sha wo bo ende eko beedu chanchan hene wonana me gu party na hwe nimonyam kwasiafo nko na gu party mu nana omo nka no kore omo twantro hwe nim guasia nana na podi begu nansen hwe nim guasia na podi gu na po a wode na gina dipem epagya ne nsa se wonana watete no na kwasia togo ya de hwa da ne nemtem se eye Sokoto Gudali ebe gina stage akeka kwasia sam wo gu anim ase e se na po ya ntete no e se nyam panifo ne bu betete no. That is not going to happen again. And odo me woma Otumfour nti me gu party no me protect me nhia me boss kedwa ho ban kwasia bi oso ye bema no onka fe na yenhwe de ye bema ukrom and me sim nyame nana Otumfour me protect no me gu MPP no me nullify no me gu no kwasiafo musole mo gu na nani mu ase party baako de bia ma nipa kase Otumfour anim kwasiafo mo ka no kore ndan nana me da ase na ma me nkomanim hwede asi nana hwe onana nom hwe kwasiade omote power omo ye nana Otumfour hwe party we nkwasiade a ye nana oye wo chia me baafo akototete ni more musikate ye hwe wo nana nom nkwasiade bi a omo ye eniti na nana sa party we ye mane nsa be nhia hwe nkwasiade bi a nana nom ye nana hwe nkwasiade bi a nana nom MPP fo a omo di MPP enim hwe nkwasiade bi a nana nom ye 5 years 3,000 ECG containers stuck at the port, items held for more than 5 years. Nana infie num under MPP nkwasiafo we yawo obi be fa nwadi watam all because kwasia bi at party and o say ai eno no ye de be kata nyoma so egu asante hire nim ase for 5 years 3,000 containers at port ECG nyoma for infie num nana infie num enti kwasia bi sorry a na odi Otumfour atem odi MPP atem every say MPP say ye de Otumfour na ne ye no adem mienu ena egu eye Otumfour enim ase owiase MPP ena Asante Kotoko sa nyoma mienu we na egu Otumfour enim ase and Asante Kotoko de ye ne ye na MPP ndi na ebegu no every say asase mu abosom kwa nim say MPP o magimi na hwe wona nanom o ma betena party abetena Ghana so infie nwotwe for 5 good years ECG nyoma omudi abase yemfa meso Ghana kanea no obama na gu port wo infie num 3,000 containers in the sewer. Nana intimaye boni. The NPP is a filthy political party. Ghana ni bia na adwini ye adwuma bia no eni so bia de akire hwe sibi o mabokuru no san kwasiafo ya de chama beka jo say njo mahama enkipi light no wo so inwanba. They see the cost, see what they have done to us. What they have done to us as a nation. For 5 years, equipment, any nyoma also the boy can ho ban no. Omo keep no port or adan ya yi. Nana po yo nana. Enti na meka say na po oye bayire o. Oye koko ase bayire we jimi. Wabedi energy minister containers we nyina egu port. Odu nkran no ajantra fo ogu omo so. We yi ne hwe ato no kon e na nkwasiade. Nana Mrs. Ebo amasha onu mendisu na menya nipa. Medisu man samanfo ene abosom ne nananom a omutwa konwa no hwahia no abom so aboa me ama menyini ache. Megu party no enimguase na ye be ye firi so. How can this happen in any serious country? Inti aban we nembra ensanko pesika embe clear containers we nyina enye den every port 3,000 containers 5 years ene gu port wo ye pe nyoma e dia ye adwuma e dia boa ye nka ne asem kwasiafo we se da bi nana onananum no bi no mo agimi minja I kan da emefa so de gu party no nana omunim nyansa omundwene Ghana ho omuka ho na nkofo di watam na ye den ade we etumi si for 5 years. Now mamenjujwa bibi mu ha nkyere mo Ghana fo amutie me John Dramani Mahama or the asempa bi aba na asempa or the aba nyina ne say wamane health minister aye bibi now oba America will be a friend Obama care Trump ni di ekire opese ose no. Now Tama Mahama edi president from 2012 to 2016 na moti bibi to say esla any some other funds bia obiebie. Now John Mahama ebe you say the next 42 years no I was say yenye sika pudu obi de to ho yes for specifically for the yare Ghana phobia yare bia abo mo a sebio enye yare ketwa yare a amafo friend chronic yare a yentumi nso ano keke no. John Mahama say and then the health minister Kobena Minta Akando wo yi nipa enkono say omunka omutimbom na yembia bibia friend fund foto now ye bebia foto bia John Mahama say sa foto no muti energy levy energy esla now sa esla na mote no John Mahama bia foto bia na den ye de sika tum sika na edem no sika na enya free den ye nyina munkania ene ye oil na yetu no nti na yetu oil na emfaso na yenya no na ya tibi na de atum John Mahama every power no na sika edem over $250 million sa sika no edaho ema enchirima indi John Mahama every power no na sa fund no we bia your friend footwo anase eto a footwo and your friend fund no enti ena John Mahama sa da adweno sa da bi sesia no nipa enyini yare edoso enkwara enya yare empenifo onya yare e wo se otumi de footwo bi to a aban footwo bi to a sa footwo no se yare bi bow na yare no beduru empempenso bi ye hu de yenye uni sika ebetuma show kopim se bia obewu a saa foto ne betuma kom na yakoyi aban yakoyi na ode aboa enti John Mahama ofra bibi Mahama Cares eno ye another funder ode by a friend no the Ghana Medical Care Fund or Care Trust. Now sa Care Trust Fund no the Mahama ye ne say o see health minister no wahye no ombie sa foto no na yempa sika mfangum nana onana no bedi Ghana so mfie wotwe kwasi ade ni wi sandbox no moto emma jantra omubu nipa nim tia botuo Otumfour nana Otumfour wonana no we ebi Jimmy fucking MPP we megu no nana. John Mahama says sia no Ghana for ntia say wa man health minister no wa pa nipa nkono a omunka omutimbom na omumbie fund na aban emfa sika ngum na sa sika no yedi guma for the next 42 years no debia afibia di sika begum ye di sika beguma obia ebia wonya yare bi kodanda yare kwankro ye fe no kwankro yare a wo kwa enko ye fe no yare kwankro. John Mahama say yare kwankro no ni nyina abesi obu a wonya kidney problem obu a wonya cancer obi a wonya liver yare bu a wo kwa edin o say aban de foto ebeto from ende ekosi 42 years no and over no e wo say de sika tum na saa sika na de betum no eno na ebehwe Ghana for enkwara apemfo anifrafo mbabaawa enkokora saa eda ho nti asem si bibi te say ebia COVID-19 baaye yebekọ saa efoto nim ne yakoyi sika puduo ne ye de abo ho bra se ne be ya Ghana economy no embu ni trase if say COVID-19 baaye no sika na eda wa Mahama de to esla energy infaso ye de to ho no ekufo ado ne nkwasiafo ekofa sika ne die koji bi wa IMF koji bi wa World Bank esa de be bo jantra di ni nyina nana wonananum ya o omo terminal report na me kan kire wi MPP nkwasiafo yi enti Ghana fo eni tina me ka kire mu say sa we Ghana ni nde na wonyam we Ghana ni nde na wanyini we Ghana ni nde o yakwara o china wonim de beto when your president bia o se de Mahama Cares eye de Medical Care Trust Fund ye bebie foto ama Ghana fo ye de sika begum na saa sika no ebetime free bebia ye revenue kakra benya no ye di begum send ye beya from now to the 46 years a day enim no because issue ni nyina say ye be start the sika no gum free ende samuma NDC free power in 8 years a sika no MPP for ba umbedi oho kyerɛw na yare bowa ubewu in this opesa oba wawo no wedi 1 year opesa akora no enyini che na ebia yare bi kɔbɔ no in the next 30 years 35 years 40 years wuni ho no sa fund we no e wosa boama NDC gina power for another 48 years send e be ya sika no bedoso na ebetumi ahwe wo oma ebia yare bi bɛbɔ oba anawawo anawo papa into 42 years no e wosa ye nyina ye boa na MPP every power never to come to power na ya boa NDC mo mutumi nya efoto no gina ne naso Mr. P Mr. S thank you na omutumi madean omutuma foto no gina ne naso ebi ne sinking fund no ajo mahama biye no ene sa esla no na ye de emfaso gum na ye de sikaputu gum ema ye nchirima ye ma sa sikara na mahama de to am ekufuado e de be rent private jet e de kobo jantra omde num wi ni cocaine no saa sika na eye for ye ma ye nyan wo mo enso ekufo de yakwasi ampanya ba omi aso no nyansa nti omo ba na omde omunsa bo mu no mu diye mahama se wasaba se se de Ghana for mu ntie no ade na obi e no obebie we de e apomuden de eno e na ebehwe Ghana apomuden amade gina ne naso nti moma ye nyina yan for support NDC na omuntumi emma saa eye de efoto we entumi gina ne naso ba 50 years obi nim ada yare bebo obi intende de ebeji atum nda ebe support no eno na ebe boaye ema sebio yapom den se ye betena se anase yebewu anase ebenya nkwa no eno na ebe kire ochena so I was see eti bibia se ade ajo mahama ye no ene NDC ye no eni se ye toto na se sinking fund ne sa esla na jo mahama ja no ho no $250 million oja wo mu no jo mahama ba enrechi aka 64,000 gabi kwa no akoyi bi no da koto wi bedieto ko no akoto bi no akoyi bi no da koto tobacco okpo ekufuado na nkasa okoto okoyi bi o de biato cocaine o da to wi o so o de biato nsanso no jankroma kwa no akoyi bi $250 million omukoro na aka 64,000 memeti hei mene me yire ne memba yakase etu kwa ko Brazil ba 64,000 ebesa nana onana no MPP for mu agimi enti John Mahama ade a woye no or reset kro no I was seeing nyina yeba together na yeba boa NDC for the next 42 years because Mrs. Okay mami ready this is in the budget right me team say me ready bibi nchiremo Mrs. is this in the budget or is about the fund me team say the document bi aba men kan nchiremo now mami kan Mahama case no fund we no senior ebeko enie thank you Mr. S ti Mahama case no bi babusa se na Mahama ko fasika wen Mahama say obeye bibi ti se sinking fund obeye bibi ti se esla into where your health dey okofasika wen mom yen ready baby a Mahama any NDC abai se omokofasika free e dey abeto saa foto nim government allocation. The Ghanaian government will allocate funds from the national budget to support the initiative. Yase Ghana abanyankasa. Ya budget bia ye beyi sika kakra ne de ato eye foto nim. Mahama case odeba ebeboa aboame for the next 40 to 50 years no eno na oka kire ye nchirima nti. Sika na bi na be free him for na aba or say donor contributions or say international partners, civil society organizations and businesses are being encouraged to contribute financially. Or say omuni eyedien inkrankra businesses any eyedien inkwa ewowo inkronkro so a omutu omo ache eye ntoboa or say omuni omo bekasa se omo so moa na omo yi sika ne bi enyeden emfantum eye indwuma ewo Ghana omo ya nkrankra adwuma sika kakra wo mu nsema omo pese omo de boa Ghana no omo betum de sa sika no akoto sa efoto anim. Public-private partnership. Mahama say, Collaboration with private sector entities are being explored to provide additional funding and resources. Or say, eya abaino any area sebio ankrankra beka omuntuma esieni na omahwe ekwan bia eya aban ni ankrankra ebetuma ka omuntuma esieni afa kwan bi so eya kwampa enya sika ede abeto futuo nim because ye wo ankrankra ndwuma bebre wa abrochire ni Ghana omunya aban a omuni aban bedi nsawoso na sebio omutumi raise sika omde beboa aban ana ekuro mahama aban ne say budget omeyi sika kakra ede ato futuo nim Ombema ankrankra indwuma ene inkro enipa bia omo sika kakra omo nsem ompese omo che Ghana sika no omo so de betum aban so ene ankrankra indwuma ene nkuo ebeka omo ntoma sieni atena se afa adwene a omo nyina betumi apesika ede ababegu eyesa afoto nim oba National Health Insurance Scheme NHIS or say while the NHIS does not cover all chronic diseases, it may play a supplementary role in funding certain aspects of the initiative. Omo say Yen nim say National Health Insurance no yare bi wo ha encover yare bi wo ha ehun sikasem edoso pa inti nipa ba ko yentumi spend $2 million and $5 million e nipa no ho International Health Insurance no so entumi cover nipa ba ko inti they also say yare bi wo ha eye kodanda eye kwanko inti say yare na e fall under eye chronic diseases no National Health Insurance so no the omba ne say omba National Health Insurance no etumi enya sika kakra no mo so de atofoto onim if the National Health Insurance no omutumi generate sika kakra inti also ebe pole kakra na de akoto foto onim wey eye ye nchirima and wedi 1 year akora na wo hwe wachina wa also ngan no akora na wawo no kagetia konfoanoche wawo no Tamale Hospital na wo hwe n'anim anadwe a utie mi no sa akora ni ntina John Mahama yes adewe if you say in the next 25 years no 36 years no obedi 20 years no onya akoma yare a aban beka se sika da ho brane mfa nkoye operation oba no magina radio sine TV so ensre sika oba no embeka nkyere Ghana for se me maame no onibi ende sebio ebibia ye miti cancer to mitrim ena obi ma misika aban ebe frɛ na ka se sika da ho o maame e de to ho saa o maame to no gye ne amfa bi enye operation inti sign wey na John Mahama said the next 46 years no o se Ghana fo nyina support na ye ma Ghana gina ne na so. Anytime catch us say the agenda 42 years no I was say Ghana nyina ya ka ho na ya boa na ya shape NDC no ya protect omo ya guide omo ya mistake a ya tumi ni omo kasa omo buye na ya tumi chechire man no NPP ntumi muaye NPP as a political party no mo jimi inti na mekache Ghana for say let's look at the NDC omo nyansa omo adwene Inti akando oye health minister no wakani pankunu esieni se omundwinwene ho na omunhwe se ne eye efoto no yebebie na Ghana fo nyina so yenya ehon mfaso. I'll be right back.
Yo, we are best fishermen. No lokodo, no answer my. Abuache. Iwo fufu Belgium fan. Ewa betia Belgium fan. Ewo tuwa Belgium fan. Why yo yeah? Why round wa? Why yo yeah? Why round wa? Why yo yeah? Why round wa? Why yo yeah? Supono why round wa? Ewo fufu Belgium fan. Ewa betia Belgium fan. Ewo tuwa Belgium fan. Ewo tuwa Belgium fan. Why yo yeah? Why round wa? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round wa? Why yo yeah? Why round wa? I want it. Original. Ewo fufu Belgium fan. Ewa betia Belgium fan.
Thank you very much for staying. Makacha Ghana for I control the airwaves. I decide who speaks and who doesn't. Baby, I'm fan to me trim. You can make noise, you can insult, you can incite, you can be tribalistic, you can be foolish, you can be disgusting, you can be purely stupid. But at the end of the day, Dede Ayew will tell you that maintain. I control who speaks in Ghana. I control which media house is relevant. And the moment I green light, you can do whatever you want to do. You will not succeed. And that is me. And it is all because of nokre, the truth. Noise the amount for be noise. Chan, but I decide. I decide who speaks and who doesn't. Until I decide to say, "O bekasa, who you show, who as the stay for too long, stay for a very short period." I make that decision, a sole decision by me. People need to understand. It is not the noise, it is not the chaos, it is not the foolishness, and it's not the stupidity. It is the control. Muntie, it is the control. I control the mind of NPP. 99.9% of NPP members, I control their mind. Semeka so munko di bini, omunya de chop shit. So nobody should think, say, no cry ya catch Ghana for no. And how we have prepared the minds of Ghanaians to understand and embrace development and embrace no cry. Nobody oba ne wo no can change that. Because onyankopon naka. And you see, we just didn't do this. We asked God for permission. Yebusa nyankopon permission, and he granted it. He granted it when we started doing the job on the street. When near Nambol aso. Na ye nam galamsey site, na ye nam efimu, na sebio amanfo consider say we will get to this point. God was preparing us for this time. So we have been ordained from the beginning. So don't underestimate the platform. The moment you try to target this platform, you go down. Because we were prepared. We have been prepared. We were ordained. And sometimes, you ask yourself, now, Adena El Capitano, or Mejumania easy, sir. It is not my strength and my power. It is a Onyankopon, and he guides me to do what I am doing. That is why majority of the people love me. A few foolish ones hate me, and it is okay because when Obia Pewasema, you are stupid. So I have learned this job. I have humbled myself. I have allowed God to use me, and I've humbled myself before intelligent people. Humbled myself before kids and adults. That is why I am here. That is why